There's a small fix in your freestyle that can have a huge impact on your speed and endurance. Now, people who've been swimming for years still make this same mistake, and it happens in the freestyle rotation. I recently talked about this with one of my clients, and it had a huge impact on his performance. We're gonna look at this step by step and then show you the exact adjustment that may be affecting you that can change everything. Let's dive in. Step one is learning what perfect rotation is, and we're gonna do that by looking at world-class swimmer and Olympian David Popovici swimming freestyle. You can see that he is absolutely reaching to the maximum possible length he can, but he is not over-rotating, opening up his hips too much, and he is not under-rotating, obviously, by staying flat and creating drag. He's reaching to the max and hitting that sweet spot where he can activate the chest, lats, and all the power muscles of his body. Let's figure out how we can establish this perfect position in an easy way on land first. Now, to establish that perfect rotation on land, it's super simple. Keep your legs shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward. We want to go in as if we were reaching for a catch and pull, rotate to the max, but because my feet are locked in, my hips are not going anywhere. This allows us to rotate perfectly. When we're too flat, that causes drag, and when we're over rotated by turning our toes the opposite way, that causes snaking. The sweet spot is right here. This visualization will give you a lot of power in the water. Now let's go to the next step, why you still may be missing the mark. To illustrate this next step, we're gonna look at my athlete, Patrick from the Netherlands, who's in his early 60s. He recently just crushed a 3.8 kilometer swim in 53 minutes. You can see that his freestyle stroke is beautiful. And despite not swimming as a kid, he possesses great swim flexibility that only comes from working on it. We'll get into that later. But underwater, there's something revealing. And if I stop this shot and give you a screenshot of what I'm talking about, is look at him here. You see the red line is where his arm should be and where his arm actually is. Now look at this other screenshot. Look at where that space is. There's a gap. He should be able to have his body directly behind this catch when he goes for it. What was happening with Patrick is that when he was coming in, he was slightly crossing over, and then he was over adjusting. And then when he actually went to catch and pull, his body was off to one side and his arm was over here. And that is a huge problem because instead of bringing in all the power muscles, he was losing a lot of power that could be in his stroke, which would significantly increase his speed and endurance. What needs to happen is he needs to come in right here, follow a track, rotate the shoulder inwards, then have the body behind it as he goes to pull. So much more powerful. Now let's talk about how we can achieve that. Now we're gonna look at this video courtesy of NVDM Coaching. This swimmer right here is crossing over big time. And you can see that even more from above. This causes major power loss in the body. The body is misaligned and just everything is ineffective. What we need to do is when we go and pull is that we need to make sure that we're following a certain track. This causes shoulder pain if you're doing it that way. Here we need to have the body behind the pool when we go and catch. Notice how when he goes and catches, his entire body is directly behind his catch and pull. That shoulder is rotated inwards and everything is perfectly in line. This causes the most power in your stroke. All the big power muscles are engaged, and we can help achieve this by doing the fingertip drag drill. I agree with this 100%. And I've even gotten some of my swimmers to hold a PVC pipe that is the extension of their shoulders, and they grab it at each end to make sure that their arm doesn't cross over upon the catch. So to better explain what I was talking about to help fix that crossover with this PVC pipe, now this one, guys, is slightly too long because I don't have my usual one with me, but it can still demonstrate the point. What you want to do is catch up drill with this and grab it on the ends. So when you're going in, this arm is holding it, and then instead of coming in to cross over, you have to grab the end and then pull with the other one. Then we come in, don't grab here, you have to grab out wide and then pull with the other one. And when you're pulling, you're focusing on having your whole body behind you. It really works. Now, if we look at my client from Thailand, he is using that PVC pipe just the way I was showing you. He's holding it at the end and trying to push through. Now, he's a 150 to 2-minute swimmer per 100 and much newer than Patrick. Underwater, I want you to show you that his shoulder is not rotated inwards and he's losing power. This is something that we're currently working on. If you slow it down, you can see what I mean. Right now, he's lacking some swim mobility, and when he goes to pull, his unrotated shoulder is causing the elbow to drop. He's not engaging all the power that he has. My favorite drill for this is the underwater dog paddle drill, where you keep your arms underneath the water and just focus on rotating that shoulder inwards and generating massive power and feel with the palm of your hands. For some reason, when you keep your arms underneath, it increases the power. Then I like to follow it up with a double arm pull down just to really engage all the lats, chest, and power muscles of the body. Here in slow motion, you can see that. More power is what we need. In order for all that power to really be in effect, remember I said we have to have the body behind us, but it's not enough to just have the shoulder right here. We have to rotate it inwards to get that elbow high. Let's take a look at my athlete Patrick again to better illustrate what I'm talking about. One reason Patrick is so fast is because he rotates that shoulder inwards like I just demonstrated. And the other reason is that his mobility is amazing for somebody who didn't grow up swimming. See how he can bring his shoulder in close proximity to his head? That is crucial in order for you to put your whole body into your stroke. If you can't do that, you're going to be losing massive power. A lot of people understand the correct technique, but they can't achieve it because swim mobility is limiting them. A lot of my athletes and clients use the morph your body into a swimmer routine that helps them achieve what you see here with Patrick. If you want to unlock perfect technique, why not check out that routine? It's in the description and in the link below. Morph your body into a swimmer. Now that one fix can literally enhance your freestyle by seconds per 100. Now some of you might be thinking, hey, I already do this right, but there's something else holding my freestyle back and I'm just not sure what it is. If you want to diagnose that, I have a free tool called the Freestyle Fix Finder. It's totally free. You can find that in the link below. That will help you identify what's the biggest thing that can enhance your freestyle in this moment. Check it out. I believe it can help. Now, I can't wait to see you in the next one. If you want to learn how to stop sinking legs, watch this video and take care.